Hi guys, I want to start this week video with a paragraph from the Zohar. It's the portion, the chapter of Ekev, והיה עקב תשמעון. Just close your eyes and listen. והיה עקב תשמעון את המשפטים האלה וגומר, ואכלת ושבעת וברכת את אדוני אלוהיך וגומר. פיקודה דע לברך לאל הקדוש ברוך הוא על כל מה דאכיל ושתי ויתנהי בהי עלמא. ואי לה בריך יקרי גזלן לגבי קדוש ברוך הוא, דכתיב גוזל אביו ואמו, והאו כמוה חבריה בגין דברכן דבריך, בן לקדוש ברוך הוא. עתי להמשכה חיים ממקורה דחיי, לשמי דקדוש ברוך הוא, קדישה. ולארכה עלי מההוא משכה הילאה, ועתי להתמשכה מתאמן לכל עלמה. What did we read here? What is the type of energy we are connected to this week? What is the frequency this week? In which way it helps us in our process of growth and change and spiritual development? So the portion, the chapter of this week is Ekev. And as I always share, I am collecting my points from the classes of Michael Berg mainly, and I encourage you to go on Kabbalah.com to listen to his classes. It's in English, but many of them are subtitled in Italian, French, and other languages. So you're more than welcome, and Spanish also. So you're more than welcome, to explore those videos, because they are going deeply into beautiful and inspiring Kabbalistic concepts that really helps us to go through life and reach the best out of them. So what is the main point that we want to relate to this week? We started to speak since the month of Leo started about desire, about every week, how we are growing our desire, how we are keeping our desire, because the energy of this month is all about desire. And effectively also this week, we are talking about another angle of keeping our desire strong, powerful, important, okay? In the thought, really, to be constantly fulfilled. When we say desire, to desire, or the biggest desire, we mean the desire to be truly connected with the light of the Creator. When we say the light of the Creator, we're talking about the totality of all the blessing we could think of even more. Why? Because all the different things that comes to us, protection, healing, prosperity, love, inspiration, whatever we are receiving, the source, yes, those are the branches, but the source, really the seed of all of this, it's the infinite energy of life. And as the infinite energy of life is really the source of everything, we don't want to limit our desire to one thing. We don't want just to receive and go to sleep. We want our desire to keep on growing, being inspired, grow stronger, to keep it alive constantly. So we constantly receive. Think about it. Let's say you found your dream job, and now you don't desire anymore because you have your dream job. What's going to happen? 1 year, 2 years, again, come back to the same one, the same departure point, right? And you have to start your desire again, because we cannot desire if we are not lacking. So there's other ways how to bring ourselves to lack, but that's another topic. Today we want to know, we want to learn, how do I keep my desire? How do I grow my desire without needing to restart all over again? Okay, so like the Zohar explained, and what Michael Berg is helping us really to understand. The first thing that we need to know in our growing desire or keeping our desire strong, it's to know that the desire of our soul is huge and constant. And if sometimes we have moments that we might feel that we don't desire enough, or we don't have really, we don't feel like doing something, we don't feel like, you know, working on something, is not because we really don't want to, but because we are covering up on this with the energy of the ego, the energy of the limited consciousness, the what we call the energy of the body, but it's not the body physically. Yes, we're talking about the essence of the physical limitations, five senses, physicality, grounded. All right. So your soul, our soul, is constantly wanting and having a huge desire. If by any chance I'm meeting other type of experience, it's because I'm not listening to my soul at that moment. That's the first thing. Maybe it's laziness, maybe it's fear, or whatever else type of ego that sneaking into my movie and convincing me not to want more. My desire, first point, my desire of my soul is huge, and I need to keep on to glue to this desire. Okay. The second point is, how do I allow this desire to be seen, to be manifested, not just having it in my mind, but really to experience this desire, to see things happening. So for this, we need to use the tools that have been given to us by the Kabbalist, right? If it is the Zohar itself, if it is the Anabekoach, one of the strongest, most powerful meditation, you can check on this. If it is the 72 name of God, okay, and more, all the tools that exist allow me to discover the desire of my soul, the true desire of my soul. So, okay, so what happened? When I'm using one of those tools, be again, Anabekoach, 72 names, visualizing the letters of the Zohar, my soul is becoming in affinity with the soul with those righteous. So then my soul, I have this memory of, oh, I have the same desire because my soul have a huge desire. And with those tools, I can break down, I can melt down the veils that are disturbing me from keeping this desire, insisting on the desires, because I can bend down, right? I can be depleted on my desires because of things doesn't happen. I want to find my soulmate, I don't find it. So I will give up on it. I'm looking for my dream job, I don't find it, so I give up on it. Or things doesn't go as I want, so I will just stay where I am. I'm not gonna try again because I failed once, so I'm not gonna try again. Many things, or I don't feel the courage to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. I prefer stay in my comfort space. I don't have enough strength to fight my comfort space. The 1% reality uses so many tricks to put us to sleep and not to fight for our desires. But our desires are not selfish. Yes, again, we're talking about one important desire, which is the desire to be connected to the endless light of the endless the endless light, the source of all blessings. That's what we're talking about. Not I want this to myself, because when I want something to myself, it is a very, very small desire, very small, and we spoke about it last week, if you remember. And if not, check the video of last week. I don't want to limit myself with the small things that I think would be the good thing for me to have right now. I don't know what's good for me. I want everything. I want success. I want love. I want prosperity. I want healing. I want everything, all blessings, all protection. I want it all. using the tools, connecting to the strong souls of the world with their huge desire. And then I keep my own desire strong and open. And then whenever I feel, oh, I don't feel like doing something tonight, I will know that's my laziness or that's my fear. It's not my soul. I'm not going to listen to it. I want to reach the level of having my dream job or my soulmate or my health or whatever. I'm not going to be depleted because of, I don't feel like. I want to go all the way. And whenever I will hear, don't share it today, maybe tomorrow, one day you're going to share. No, that's the desire of my soul, because my soul wants to share. My soul wants to go out of her comfort zone. My soul wants to reach out. My soul wants to do more every day. My soul wants to expand. It's like the water or the sun. She wants more. She wants to be seen. She wants to give. She wants to connect. So whatever is contrary than that, it's not my soul. And again, if you didn't do the personal work with a teacher to look into the voice of your soul, I highly recommend, by the way, pick a teacher and just do the work of finding the voice of your soul. You're going to be surprised how beautiful and how huge is your soul. The third point is communication with the light of the Creator. It says in the beginning of the chapter, Ekev tishme'un, as you would listen. When you put yourself in a stage of listening. What does it mean, listening? When I don't want to hear, I'm not listening. When I'm asking truly with my heart open, then I am waiting to hear the answer. And that's what we want to do constantly. We have many, many things during the day and many things that disturb us from thinking about spirituality. But the point is that we need to pause many times during the day, asking questions, asking what I need to change, asking how I can make things better, asking where and how can I share, constantly asking questions. Not questions like in demanding things to happen, because we said our desire is a constant connection with the infinite blessings. We want it all. The question is, what do I need to do to change, to open up, to keep that flame, yes, awaken? So I want to be able to listen to the message, to hear this message or a message every day. Small things. Talk to that person. Don't stay, all the little things that my soul want me to know. But I need to hear. I need to be open to listen to my soul. If I'm constantly reacting to the things that happen in life, I cannot hear the voice of my soul. So this is why communication, dialogue, like Michael Burt is saying, dialogue with the light of the Creator, dialogue with the tools. I'm scanning the Zohar, ask for answers, ask questions. Why it is in my movie? What do I need to learn here? What do I need to change? How do I do that? Is that person is good for me? Is this business is good for me? Constantly asking. And when we ask, we are waiting for answers. So just stay open to hear, because you are going to hear the answers that will come from the light of the Creator. It could be through a child, it could be through your neighbor, it could be through the person that passes by in the street. Everything is possible, but stay open. And everything that is said to you, take it in consideration. Maybe 1% of what is said to you, it was, guided by the light. The more you ask, more the answers effectively will come from the light. So I'm wishing you really a very strong work. Desire, and more desire, okay? And do a good job, guys. Ciao.